If you want to see more of this content, and until next time, goodbye.
But did it actually help you?
Yes, it doesn't fucking make you better. It doesn't fucking.
I was playing Unturned with my friend who is heavily invested into Unturned's lore. I argued to him that knowing it is useless, to which he said it isn't. It got me thinking, does knowing Unturned's lore make you good at the game? To answer the question, I asked the first people I could think of. Hello, Isam. So, I want to ask you, does knowing Unturned's lore make you good at the game?
No,
Why? Why does it not make you good at the game?
because if someone has played like 5,000 hours and he knows every single trick in the game, what a guy who just knows some lore will do.
Alright, cool. Does knowing Unturned's lore make you good at the game? Tell me why or why not.
I mean, yes and no. The Soul Crystal in Russia, that plays a big lore. If you didn't know about the lore, you wouldn't know that. If you want, you can technically, you can get away from someone that could be hunting you by doing a Horde Beacon and popping into the lab. The lore also can help you get the Mark II Shadow Stalker. And no, because certain maps don't really focus around getting things with the lore. Like, example, in Germany.
Alright, cool, thanks. After calling my friends, I found that different people think differently of what it is to be good at Unturned and how beneficial the lore is. So maybe the real question is what makes someone good at Unturned. Some may say PvP, some may say being good at building. But then I figured, what if I could find some people who are good at the game and ask them if they know Unturned's lore? I proceeded to ask the people who I thought were good at the game and see what their response was. For those of you that don't understand Amory's gibberish, here is what he said in a call about it. Do you know Unturned's lore, like the story of Unturned?
Yeah.
After asking 7 people who were good at Unturned if they knew the story or not, most of them said they did. But just because the two are correlated does not conclude anything. An example of this is that dogs have 4 legs, but having 4 legs doesn't make you a dog. While I was making this video, I spoke to my friend about any other reasons Unturned lore could make you good at the game, and he gave an example. If a new player sees Scorpion 7 or the UFO crash site, they'll think that those locations are useless and go right past them. Yes, you can discover these things with time and experience, but just learning the lore will gain you this knowledge much faster. Another thing he mentioned is that the lore helps you complete quests, which is useful if you want to do them yourself and not watch a YouTube video for them. Possibly learning the lore yourself and figuring out the quests yourself will help you remember how to do them if you ever need to teach a friend. For the final test, I will figure out if Unturned lore makes you more immersed into the game, and if immersion makes you better at the game. I only managed to speak to 3 people, and all of them gave mixed results. Personally, I feel like lore could make you more immersed into the game, but one thing that I am sure of is that I play better when I don't think about playing the game and I just play it. My conclusion is that there is not really an answer, and the only way you could test it accurately is getting 3 groups of new players and seeing which ones improve faster. The people who didn't watch the lore, the people who did watch the lore, and the people who just casually played, aka the control group. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something. Please save me from the unturned zombies by liking the video and commenting any suggestions.